We start with the third session of this conference. Good afternoon to everybody. I would like to thanks to Enrique Bonson for inviting me to manage this third session. We start with the presentation of Ana Ferreira and Isabel Pedrosa. Ana comes from Portugal, and she comes from Coimbra Business School. And after 15 years of working and experience as an accountant, she decided to reskill her competencies, updating with technological issues. And today she is here to share with us the results of her master thesis. So the microphone is for you. Thank you.
Thank you. So, hello. So, as Daniela said, my name is Ana Ferreira. Are you? Okay, right. I'm an accountant and a master student in management information systems. And I'm going to present the subject about emerging technologies as the opportunity for accountants to shine. Okay, this is the overview of my presentation. I'm going to present a little short about the profession of accountant, identifying emerging technologies, and understand the profile and skills of the accountant in the digital age. Okay, so various studies predict that some professions will become obsolete or die in the next few years. In fact, in 2020, the COVID-19 accelerated the adoption of technology across industries, and accounting was no exception. The main goal of my study is to research the impact of the emerging technologies, as I said, on the work of the accountant, and assess the necessary digital skills that accountants need to develop given the new paradigm in accounting. The purpose of this presentation, based on literature review, is to reflect on challenge and responses from emerging technologies to support accounting. It seeks to unveil the accounting discipline's new challenges that need technologies so much. So the profession of accountant is great responsibility, and is perhaps one of the most demanding professions from the point of view of knowledge and updating. However, in Portugal, I think it's not very high value. Due to the workload of meeting legal and tax deadlines, the accountant is often unable to stop to optimize repetitive tasks that prevent him from having time to analyze data and extract insights. So technology has been increasingly used in Portugal in accounting with the adoption of accounting management systems and process automation software. Artificial intelligence, blockchain, and other emerging technologies are also starting to be explored in accounting in Portugal. However, the adoption of these emerging technologies still faces some challenge, such as resistance to change by some professionals and the need to guarantee the security and confidentiality of accounting information. A technological evolution has transformed our day-to-day life, simplifying our work, streamlining the process, and automating procedures, and also requiring them to radical change in the exercise of these functions, as well as quickly adaptively to the success of the profession has been its ability to partner effectively with new technologies as they come in, and to be able to really bring the human plus machine. So this paper represents the theoretical framework of literature review research to identify the emerging of disruptive technologies and the consequent impact of the accounting profession. Here we have a bibliometric relationship The collection of articles related to the topic to be analyzed was extracted in the Scopus database, which ensures the quality of the collected articles. Filters were applied, and only articles within the last 10 years were selected. That is superior to 2013, restricting the results obtained in English and published only in areas such as business, accounting, and economics. In order to obtain a bibliometric relationships, we used the FOSS viewer, and the keywords were harmonized using the Pterosaurus function. So here we can see 5 clusters. In green, related to accounting education. In purple, related to blockchain. In blue, to artificial intelligence. In red, related to big data. And yellow, related to automation. Here we can also observe the density of the concurrencies of the keywords, which illustrated the importance of big data, blockchain, and artificial intelligence in the accounting field. So from ongoing research based on the analysis of FOSS viewer results, it's important to see these emerging technologies. So here we have artificial intelligence. Can be a huge time saver for accountants and financial professionals. With the help of artificial intelligence, computers will take over tedious and repetitive tasks, so we don't have to do ourselves. So we can spend more time quality providing actionable insights instead of crunching numbers all day. So in resume, we can automate repetitive tasks, predictive analytics, fraud detection, improve accuracy and efficiency, decision support. So I can say that the future of accounting is AI. So here you have big data. In the morning, we already have the definition of the big data. So it has a significant impact on accounting, providing a number of benefits and challenges for accountants. Here are some examples of how big data is impacting accounting. So it can be faster, more accurate with data analysis. Accountants have access massive amounts of data and can analyze it quickly. This allows for more accurate and more informated decision making, so greater efficiency, predictive analytics, more transparency and compliance, increased data security challenge. So this section explains blockchain's capabilities and potential that disrupt the accounting's roles. So blockchain enables users to real-time accounting. This means management accountants as users can assess transaction and other data in real time on demand. So once a transaction record is in the network, it is hard to manipulate or change the data. Blockchain can provide user with the capability to reliable accounting information. So once more, blockchain, it's the future of finance. It's more than just innovative technology. It has significant implications for accounting and financial profession. So once these features become mainstream over the coming years, they will open doors to new business opportunities. Here, with the obvious benefits in terms of cost reduction and work streamlining, the bit on digital cloud computing is one of the pillars of what we call collaborative accounting, the new form of relationship between accountants and companies, which aims to reduce barriers raised by physical distance, facilitating the exchange of information and reduction operating costs for company. The role of cloud computing in the work of accountants is significant, as this technology offers several advantages, such as remote access, scalable storage, security, cost reduction, paper-free. Of course, paperwork is, think of the past, as many modern-day tasks are completely digitally, quickly, and efficiently. So, collaboration is revolutionizing the financial industry. Here we have the concept about automation. So robots are taking over the world, and in accounting and financial finance, a new trend. I talk about new trend because in Portugal it's not very used yet by accountants, and can do repetitive tasks such as document analysis or processing. So the benefits of RPA solutions go behind cost reductions and include decreased cycle times, improve efficiency, manage, process or interpret data according to rules, once more improve accuracy. So RPA applications can handle but not limited to manual or routine functions, like the mention on the blue fields. So RPA can be used to automate tasks that are often time consuming, like document analysis and processing in any accounting department. So allocations and adjustments can be done by RPA in general ledger accounting, for example, after reconciliations of the bank, credit cards, and intercompany transactions, for example. RPA are able to perform closing and consolidation activities. So here I'm going to talk a little about the future skills and the role of the accountant. So looking to the future, technology is impacting both competencies and mindsets. Technological knowledge will differentiate the profile of the accountant of the future. Developing, of course, digital skills is crucial for accountants. In order to contribute to the creation of value for entities, accountants must expand their skills in the field of IT, namely in data analysis, so as not to run the risk of being replaced by professionals from other areas. So accounting professionals, in order to keep up the data, must develop cognitive, technological, like cloud computing, database, business intelligence, data mining, and blockchain, among the others. RPAs and spreadsheet knowledge will continue, of course, to be important support tools to the process of the information. By using technology, companies can access real-time data and make better decisions. This means that financial professionals must have a wide range of skills, not just crunching numbers, but also interpreting and examining data. So I think the role of the accountant will change a lot. So this is some roles that I researched in the literature review. So the accountant of the future should be someone with technology literacy, aware of the effects of IT and the way in which the market evolves, in order to be able to adapt quickly to technology evolution and continue to be an integral and decisive part of the market that will increasingly competitivity. So this is, as I said, some examples. So accountants can act as digital organizers, identifying the potential of technology to transform financial and business operations. So many tasks are becoming hybrid, human-machine tasks, requiring humans who know who they are to integrate into the machine. So for conclusions, much has been written about emerging technologies. They're important in the future of accountants, the need of acquire new skills. So technology that are reshaping the accounting business models such as RPA, AI, advanced analytical programs, and blockchain. The accountant should have technological knowledge that allow him to develop his activity in order to respond to the need of the market of today and the future. To close my presentation, the accountant must be available to adapt to change, which will involve constant training and updating of knowledge and acquisition of new skills. I said, is the skills of IT. All these factors will contribute to increasing the recognition and appreciation of the profession in the market. The qualification acquired by an accountant at the beginning of his profession career, I think it's no longer going to be sufficient to guarantee career-long employment. A professional accountant take pride in their work, and a number of important trends point to a bright future for both those who have already started their careers and aspire accountants just start their studies. So after all this research, we know that there are several emergent technologies that are the center of the change, so humans must adapt of the change that come with it. So I believe that there is no reason why we should be stuck using outdated techniques when so much opportunities is ahead. So with emerging technology in accounting, it's become easier. Just we can grow using the emerging trends. So overall, the future of accounting looks bright. I hope so, with plenty of opportunities for those willing to head ahead. So technology will not replace accountants, but accountants who use technology will replace those that don't. And I finished my presentation. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ana, for sharing your ideas.
This is very nice, master's thesis. I wouldn't, if you are my student, I would say this is great. I have a suggestion, however, if you are going to try to publish this. I think you need a table with accounting functionalities and technologies and try to do some mapping. If you are doing a doctoral dissertation, I would say you interview, you do some technological forecasting, but I think you do. And the other table that would be very nice to have is what things accountants do today and what they are going to do in this technologically enriched future. I'm not saying AI because that's exaggerated term. But these two tables would be very nice to be added if you are going to try to publish it.
Yes, thank you for the recommendation. Yes, indeed, this is the first part of my thesis, of my master's degree. This is only the literature review. I'm doing interviews to some professionals and partners of accounting, and after I will make some surveys to accountants and students of accounting to understand if they are really prepared to do accounting in the future. Because in Portugal we have a very traditional course in the school, so we don't have any subjects about technology. The students learn about RPA. It's a small RPA. It's from Portugal, but it's okay. It's not so. It's not SAP. It's not Oracle. It's not like that. And most of them goes to work without knowing how to use Excel, for example. So my goal is to to see if the students are really prepared to go to the market, and as you said, to know what they need to do and to learn in technical skills.
That's very valuable work.
Thank you.
Okay, we have time for other questions and suggestions.
Yeah, thank you very much for your presentation, which touches on a theme that I've been working on for years now. I think there's some things that maybe you could think about that you aren't yet doing that might help. And one is that accounting and accountants across the world are not the same animals. So you need to take into account which set of accountants you're talking about, which set of future accountants you're talking about, and put that in context. But in terms of the technology, we've been saying the same things since the early 90s, if not before, in the early 80s. The technology is changing what we do, and we should be changing with it. And everything from education upwards should be different. And I think I'd echo what Miklas said. At your stage, what you're doing is very good. If you want to take it further, you need to widen your thinking a little bit. And I think if you did that, you could end up with something that could be published somewhere. It needs that extra tweak, but I do like what you're doing at the moment. So it's more a comment, not a question.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, so some other questions? No? It's okay? Okay, thank you very much, Anna. So